Hello again, I'm back with a new book. I've been dying to try making a smaller book. All my other journals seem to end up quite big, but I love watching videos of people that make smaller ones. Things like Shabby Soul, she's on Instagram and YouTube now, and she makes these lovely dinky little books. So I thought I would try making something smaller, although didn't end up very small that way. It's really chunky, but a lot of it is because of the ephemera that's inside it. So as I go through it, I'll take it all out and you'll see that it's not quite as chunky looking. So I started off with an old vintage book, but obviously because of the amount I started adding to it, I had to make my own spine. So it's a hollow back spine following the Nick the Booksmith tutorial. Underneath here, and then the fabric has been put over the top. I did another course with Nellie Wortman from her Etsy shop, and it shows you all about building a spine like this. So again, that's from a course, but we'll just get inside. So it's just, this is old vintage tablecloth that I've just made a closure with, and it's not attached. So you can see that it's very open, but like I say, it's a lot of it is to do with the ephemera that's inside it. So there is a wee picture on the front of a butterfly. I think that's Mrs. Cogg's image that's on the front there. And this is all sewn, hand sewn together and then put on with glue. So on the inside, the spine's a wee bit tight just from constructing it, but it will soften up, and again it's a lot to do with what's inside it. I didn't put a pocket on the inside of this one because this is a vintage book page, and it was just so pretty I didn't want to put anything on it. So that's exactly this is sort of original aging and stuff. I think it must have been tape or something on it, but it just looks so nice. So all I've done is put a envelope on the inside, and inside here is just some paper. It's tracing paper that I've tea dyed, but this is an old letter. You can sort of see the writing through it that I've attached to the tracing paper, so it's got a lovely crinkly effect to it, which I thought was quite nice. So I'll move that out of the way. So this is an old letter. I think it's actually the envelope of the letter I used for that, and it's got decoupage, and I've used two bits of kits in this, one from, I think it's Mind Barity, and some papers from Luna Russo. So that's what I've used in it here for images. So there's lots of sort of vintage fabric with some seed beads sewn on throughout. All my stitching is hand done. My sewing machine hates me, so I've taken to hand stitching everything, and I find it quite relaxing, so I quite enjoy doing it. This is from a 1930s diary that I picked up in a charity shop. So there's lots of little bits, pages in this one. So we've got a wee envelope here with an old playing card. This is actually the end of the pack, so there's no image on that one. And this, an old book page, again with some more vintage stitching there. Tea dyed paper. This is a shorthand book I've got, which I thought was kind of cool. And we've got a wee tag in here. This is from I think it's Fat Face, and I didn't actually have to do much to it other than cover the Fat Face logo. But there's a little bit of texture paste on there as well. And it's a wee bag that's there. I've made a wee pocket here with a doily. And again, some wee bits in there. And a wee tag at the back. This is I've seen a few people now do, Artie Mays recently doing the paper clip. And I thought that was kind of cute, so I did that. Oh, I was going to use that, but I didn't. Must have left it in there. Again, more stitching here. And we've got a glassine bag here This is, again, I don't know where I saw this, but I saw somebody else, when the tea cards, you can buy the collector books of the tea cards, and if they're glued in, you obviously can't get them off. So I saw somebody cut them into tags like this, but I can't remember who it was. But so this is not my idea, but I thought it was a brilliant way of using them if you get them when they're stuck down like that. Another wee pocket here. And I've used, these are pages from a vintage book. And I've just left them the way they've come out of the book, which I thought was quite nice. We've got another wee tuck here with another tag. I used what I cut off the end pages and put them as little bookmarks. Again, just leaving the way the edge is, because I just think that paper's so nice. So this is more of the blue letter. So here we've got another tag for journaling, which I've attached with a paper clip and a vintage button. So I've used a bit more paper embellishment on this book rather than fabric, so that I could do plenty of embellishments but without making it too chunky. So it's definitely chunky enough. Again, more of the butterfly page, which I've just embellished over the top. So a wee tuck here with another tag. This is a library. I was given a little notebook as a present that's made out of old library cards. So I just took it to bits and I'm using it like this. So getting more little pages. Another wee pocket here. Oops. And another one of these little dangles. So another wee pocket here. I think these are Artie Mae's tickets that I've used as well. So I think it's 3 signatures, yeah, that's in this one. So, and they all start with a vintage letter, a vintage envelope being used as a start, and then, so this still opens like that. And this is another envelope that I've just sort of tipped in with washi tape but fabric on this side. I recently got on eBay all these vintage letters, and I've not seen this before, so it looks like a little letter, but when you open it, this is a copy of one of them. You open it and it's actually a receipt, which I thought was kind of cool, so I've copied one of them and put it in. So this is an envelope that I've used, and it's got a little pocket here and an altered guest check here. This is just decoupage with napkin. And again, another bit of the book page. Another wee pocket here. And again, this is a ticket from a shop that came on clothes, which again I just altered. And this is a vintage bus ticket that I recently again got on eBay. So another book page with decoupage napkin. And a wee pocket here. A wee bit of paper. This is from again a vintage music book I have, so it's lovely little pages, which is perfect for a book this size. Another wee glassine bag here with another one of these tags. And these are long glassine bags that I recently got off of eBay, and for anyone in the UK, these are some sort of stamp collecting bags, so they're actually really long. So I folded up the end to make a little pocket here. So it was really nice to find, because I don't normally find really nice glassine bags here in the UK. And another wee bit of tea bag paper in there. And there is a wee pocket behind here with nothing in it, and another little pocket here, but there's nothing in that one. So I've made a little pocket here with some vintage fabric and just an empty envelope in there. Oh, I have used some of Tracy Fox's tiny embellishment kit as well, which is really nice. I've got another tag here I've just embellished. another vintage button. This is actually, I think, shell as well, because it's quite cold, so I don't think this is plastic. And there is another wee pocket there, some more fabric. And we've got another fabric pocket here, and that's from the Tim Holtz photo booth, I think it's called. So here's the other side of this envelope where I've put a little book, which I realise I haven't actually sewn together yet, but I will. So it's just some scrap papers. Again, these tiny embellishments. So I've got another tipped in old envelope here with another wee book, which I'm still to sew together as well. And a wee pocket on here with another bit of the book page. And there is a wee pocket up here as well. So this is part of a guest check, which I've done some texture paste and napkin. Another vintage button. A wee bit of lace here. So this is the last signature. Oh, and another paper clip there. Again, this is from a old book. And another page from this diary. Music paper, again a little pocket in here. And this is the other side of the envelope, and it ended up really tiny, but it will sit in there, which is the other side of the guest check. And got a wee glassine bag, it's a pocket there. And a wee fold out here again with the decoupage napkin on it. And the other side of the bag here. This is a pocket as well, but I haven't put anything in it. Yeah, the top pocket here. Oh no, I put it in upside down, that's what it was. So it's actually more like a belly band type thing, so you could put a tag in it. And another wee pocket here. This is vintage paper. It feels really nice. It's actually an old, I got some stuff and it's from a doctor. So we had lots of these sort of medicine pads that you get that usually have some sort of drug written on them, but they're quite old, so it's a lovely feel to the paper. So obviously I've just cut off whatever drug it was that was on it. I'm leaving them out. And here's the back here. I've done some pearls along here, and there's another pocket here at the back with some more of that old paper. And at the back we've got, again, because I didn't want to put a pocket here, I've just clipped another envelope here with some more of that letter encasing paper. It just feels lovely. So yeah, now all the ephemera's out, you'll see that it sits much, well, it does sit much nicer, and it's not quite so full. I know you can easily journal in it. It's not so tight, but you'll see there's lots and lots of ephemera come with it, so you could take out what you don't want straight away and mix and match it. So just another, I think this is vintage. This bit I've used over it. I didn't do all this beadwork. It came like this. It's a collar off a shirt, and I'm pretty sure it's vintage, but I'm not 100% sure. It came in a sort of pile of vintage fabrics that I bought, and there's doily under here as well. And this is quite old, this lace here, and this is a mother of pearl button that's on the front. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching.